I flew into Nigeria to give testimony of what God have already done in my life and in the life of my family. It all started last year when I came to Nigeria. I went to my village all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. So I have to go back to my base. When I went to my base, I don't know what happened. The war started. I was going to hospital from one hospital to another, maybe 10 hospitals. So to be no avail, none of the hospital diagnose or see what is wrong with me. Then I was already on NSPPD. And there I was vomiting and stooling blood. And I don't know what is the problem. So one early morning during the NSPPD prayer, Pastor Jerry said, "You have been to several hospitals, and none of the hospitals have already diagnosed or seen what is wrong with you. From today, he calls the root of the evil." Instantly, the same morning, I told myself that I have to go to the hospital. Then I was looking like because I cannot eat. Anything I eat, I will vomit. Then I went to the hospital. Lo and behold, that day, all several hospitals, but only that day, the doctor said, "Okay, we have to repeat colonoscopy and endoscopy again." I said, "Okay." Immediately, the doctor said, "Oh, now I can see you have ulcer, chronic one, acid reflux." I said, "Thank God, it has a name." Then I brought that report to the altar. The following morning, Pastor Jerry said, "Ulcer from the pit of hell. Acid reflux from the pit of hell. Cancel. Reverse." The same day, I became okay. I cannot eat. I cannot stand. I cannot do anything. I have to go back to the work. So 1 month later, I said, "Okay, let me go back to check up and see if I'm already okay." When I went to the hospital, the same hospital, the man said, "Sonny, what is wrong with you? You have liver enzyme, abnormal liver enzyme, and your kidney is enlarging." I say again, never. I call my sister. She's a medical personnel. She told me, "Guy, let's go back to the altar again." That thing happened Friday evening. The same Monday morning, I was waiting on NSPPD. Immediately, Pastor Jerry said, "Abnormal liver enzyme, reverse. Liver enlargement, reverse." The same day, I went back to the hospital.